Message from the mind of Ivo. How you doing today, YouTube? So today I just want to talk about how porn it's just so bad for you. It's so bad for your spirit. It's bad for you. A lot of people don't know it. They think it's okay because it's free and it's so easily accessible. But it's actually not good for you. It affects you. Anything that's out here, if you allow that energy in you, it will affect you. And that's by watching something, listening to something, reading something. All that stuff has influence on you. That's energy you're absorbing. But for me, I stopped watching pornography a long time ago. I couldn't even tell you. I want to say it's been, it's got to be at least 10 years for me where I let that go. And it affected me in such a bad way. And it makes you just look at things differently. And for the longest you think that it doesn't affect you, but it does. Everything matters. If it has matter, it matters. But I'm just going to talk today about how some of the ways that it affected me, and some reasons why I stopped. But I'll start off with this. So what it used to make me do is that it used to make me undress women with my eyes. Like when I see them, I just be wondering, curious what they look like naked and stuff. And that's just not a natural thing to do when you're out and about and you just going out to the mall and you see girls and you just wonder what she like. You don't want to see it. Hey, you shouldn't be thinking about that. You know, might be a nice person and it may be a cute girl, and I probably wouldn't even go talk to her because I'm so busy thinking about what she might like naked that I don't even think about approaching her. And that's not good either. If if you're a guy, you're single, and you're trying to meet someone new, you don't want to just first time you see a girl, you just want to start googly eyeing her, and because you could probably look kind of creepy too doing that. X-ray vision that you don't have. You probably like a creep. Man, just imagine, and it made me imagine strangers doing scandalous things because some of the stuff that happened in porn is just ridiculous. And and sometimes I just imagine what a girl I don't even know or do know look like doing stuff that I see in porn, and that's just unhealthy. And it's like why was I doing that? Why was I doing that? Because I was watching porn. That's why. So I don't know. Everybody is affected differently. I mean, that's what it was doing to me. That was horrible. It was horrible. I had to let it go. And also, it made all my motivations in life sex driven. And if I go anywhere, it's got to be I gotta be able to meet some girls to possibly try to have sex with them and stuff. And then when I go somewhere, I don't even do nothing. I just be looking around like a creep, thinking about some of the stuff I mentioned before. Addressing with my eyes or whatever. Or I can't just go to have a good time. Now if I go to a bar, I just go there to watch a game. Maybe meet some cool people, and that's what I've been doing. And it's been good. I would much rather do that than go there with the pursuit of sex. And I'm on semen retention now anyway, so that's the last thing on my mind. And these two things kind of go together. It's impossible to watch porn while you're on semen retention or no fap. It's just how can you even do that? It's you really are ice skating uphill. What the Blade quote goes, some always trying to ice skate uphill. I'm gonna keep this PG-13 today, y'all. But it just had made everything centered around sex. It was just not a good look. Have some self-control, and cutting out porn made me have a lot of self-control. It led me to no fap, and then no fap led me to semen retention. And now I'm just, manifesting my desires, and I'm just getting better each day now, and I'm letting go of all these negative things, these negative influences. I spoke about that on my last videos. But also another way that pornography affected me is that it just put me in an insatiable state. Like nothing was good enough. Like I mean, and it don't even have to be something that was like sex driven. It could just be anything, like my job or like out my car, or the girl that I'm with. She wasn't freaky enough or whatever. Like it's just corny. Like be happy, be content, count your blessings. And when I was watching porn, I wasn't counting my blessings. Being grateful actually brings more positive things to you. And I feel like watching porn made me less of a grateful person. And I wouldn't want that for anyone else. That's why I made this channel, so I could like share my story with people, and then maybe some people can relate. And if there are people that are watching this that are addicted to porn, maybe giving you these pointers and these talking points will give you an idea of what it's like to not be doing that anymore. Alright, so I'm back. My daughter, she needed me to cut up an apple for her. She's scared of knives and stuff. And that's, because knives are dangerous. So, yeah, she should be. Anyway, so I left off at insatiable nature. After that, I feel like watching porn made me have unrealistic intimacy expectations. Like the stuff that you see in porn, you think it made me think that that's how it was going to be in real life. Like, bukkake is not real. Okay? Like, I'm pretty sure most girls don't like that. It's disgusting and it's not real. So, like, it kind of make you desire stuff like that's just freakishly unrealistic. And you got to keep in mind, like, that stuff is not real. They get paid for that. They get paid to display them in scandalous situations publicly, and that's something that I could never do. And so, yeah. And I also feel like it diminished my desire to succeed because everything was so sex driven. It's like I wasn't focused enough on my goals and the things that I should have been. Instead I'm looking at where I'm gonna get my next piece of ass. And then, it get even worse if you don't get it. Then you're going fat, and then you ain't retaining no more. So that just makes you weaker and weaker and weaker. It's just a downhill slope that I got tired of that. Like, I got tired of moving down. I want to move up and forward. So that's why I got rid of so many negative things. And actually, when you pray, you ask your higher self these kind of questions, like, you'll get the answer that you need. Like, some people do that and they just, because they so busy chasing their desires that they don't go after what they supposed to be doing, and they end up doing some stuff that actually puts them in like they're making lateral moves, or they're just in a liminal state where they're just not moving. And I didn't want to be in that state anymore. I want to move up. So that's why I had to start getting rid of all these negative influences. But and also, the last point I'm gonna make is that it make real sex, real intimacy, like less pleasurable, because your expectations be so high. I mean, for me, they were really high because I wanted to get down like the dudes in the porno videos, and I wasn't one of them dudes. They professional, like, it was like, it's not even supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be two people coming together and to make themselves feel good and pretty much to have a baby. Sex is for reproduction. It's not for just to be out there doing it or just recreation. And so that's how I look at it now, because I'm a retainer. But like, it's just bad for your spirit, man. So, but basically the whole point of this is that I would like to put the message out there that, to stop chasing your desires and chase your goals. Like, I mean, your desires, some like the stuff that your healthy desires. I mean, like, that's okay, but like the stuff that they program you to believe you're supposed to love, like porn and masturbating and stuff. Like, that stuff ain't normal. They're trying to make stuff normal. That's not. And it's not. And if you're a retainer, you know, I'm just letting you know that watching porn, even if it's soft porn like the girls twerking on YouTube, that's counterproductive to a retainer and a no-fapper. So if you ever have the question, can I still watch porn and retain my seed and no-fap? The answer is no. You're going to be tempted. You're going to be letting the succubus into your spirit. For women, you're going to be letting the incubus into your spirit, and you're just going to be sex driven. And whether you want to believe it or not, that's what's happening to you, because you know you after a while you start to have a dependency on that stuff, and really it's not like some dependent, like that kind of dependency is just horrible for your spirit in general. And also, you don't want to make anything that's going to make your manifestations harder to come to you. So. And that's definitely what pornography does. Like the things that you do, like really desire, the stuff that you're trying to manifest, it's like you pushing it further and further away. And you want to bring that stuff to you because you only get to live once. And anything that you strongly desire, that you know that you want and deserve, you don't want to keep nothing from bringing that to you. So, and that's what I feel like pornography was doing for me. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. You know, somebody that might be addicted to the porn sites. I'm not gonna name none because I know one popular on Pornhub. Please leave it alone. They probably gonna I don't care, man. It's bad for you. Like, you know, let your spirit guide you. Let your higher self guide you, and don't be chasing, you know, worldly desires, these worldly things, okay? Just, you know, clean your heart out. Like, you know, only let purity in. Because, you know, that negativity can get in and it can hold you back in so many different ways. So, but that's all I wanted to share. I hope you all enjoyed it. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.